today's video on Mate TV. Today we're going to be talking about the things that has been happening around us. Today we're going to be talking about the troops of soldiers that has been released massively. And I know that question has been on you guys' mind. So today we're going to be discussing about that and also the palliatives. We have here Moses. Moses, how are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
All right, so let's go straight into what we have for today. But before we go into what we have for today, you guys don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also like this video. There's been a deployment of soldier troops in Lagos State, that is in Ojodu-Bega, then another one at Rivers State. Why do you think these soldiers are being deployed now?
So, in recent times, recent elections, we've had, not rumors, but we've seen ballot box being snatched. Still, people coming to steal ballot box and violence. And recently, due to the cash scarcity, there have been a lot of protests. And again as well, the election is in a few days' time. So, and the president has promised a free and fair election in order to secure peace and order. So that's why they deployed these troops. But, you know, it has brought up suspicion. People are like, why use the military? Because this is no war. It's no war. Because you can see how massively equipped they are, like armed to the core, everything. I don't really, you know, it's not war. It's election.
I didn't even know. Sorry,
democracy.
Sorry, I didn't even know that Nigeria had this kind of trucks, these armored trucks, until recently I started seeing the video.
Yes, you know, all this, we have all this in Nigeria, and if you all check them, they're almost all, but they are like brand new.
Yes.
They are brand new. So people are like, why don't they use it to go and fight Boko Haram?
Yes.
You know, this is it's kind of too much for election. Well, under democratic rule, and bringing out army and military, all this, it's too much for election. But at the same time, I'm not why I believe why they're doing this is because people don't really have faith on our policing system, like the Nigerian police. I'm sure, because some people are in support of it, like, yes, it's good, release the military and we'll see who is going to disrupt the election. While some are, you know, they're just like that, and people supporting, I'm sure those set of people too, they've lost hope on the Nigerian police. So they feel the Nigerian police can't actually, you know, secure peace and order in the society. That's why, and you know, it's the general presidential election. It's going to be tough.
Yes,
and
true.
The election, the election now is not like a 2-man race as it's as usually been, but a 3-man now this time, and the youths are involved. So there's a lot of drama in this election, so I'm sure that's why the president allowed the deployment of these soldiers.
Okay, so now the release of soldiers to maintain peace and order during the election.
Yes.
Okay, I think that is normal. Okay, to prevent the rigging of election. So let me ask you this. Yes. Let me ask you this question: how many elections have you witnessed so far?
I've witnessed. I was very young though.
Just round it up.
I witnessed that of Yar'Adua, Goodluck Jonathan. I also witnessed that of Buhari 2015.
Okay.
Buhari and Jonathan, yes.
Okay. My next question: have you seen this kind of troop of soldiers being released, like this
during
one?
Election?
Yes, because it's there are many. Like big armored tanks, they are fully ready, as if they are preparing for war.
So far, all the election I've witnessed, even during the time of Goodluck, Ebele Jonathan, and Buhari in 2015, even the one held in 2019, even the police were not dispatched like this. This election is way different. like way different from every other election, like in the history. You know, time past, we just have two major parties. We know them. Two major parties, two major runner.
Yes.
Now there's a third man, and the third man has the backing of the youth.
Youth, yes.
You know, the this election is going to be very tough.
You want to predict?
It's going to be very tough to even predict. Plenty of different type of analysis going up on there, and there is also cash scarcity.
Yes, yes.
People are actually hungry. People are tired. People are frustrated. Yes, people are frustrated this time. So it's going to be, people are going to try to, some sets of people might try to, you know, instigate violence during the election. We've seen protests.
Yes, protests.
A lot of protests, people vandalizing banks and all that. So in order to curb that, in order to reduce that, that's why they are dispatching, deploying armies. And again, like what I said from the beginning, people don't actually trust the Nigerian police. That some thugs can actually stand up the police and
or even
exchange
probably bribe them.
You know, all those things.
But these soldier people, they don't take nonsense.
So they feel they are the black belts. No, these are the black belts. They are ready for their job.
Stand by.
But it's kind of too much. It's kind of too much the way we're seeing it. Are we under attack? Is Nigeria under attack? Is this is kind of a war setting? Because you can see the artillery is like armor tank with guns on it, and
the shooters are stand by. You can see them in the video,
like rifles. You know, this is election. This is democracy. It's not under military or something.
Yeah, but
I'm sure it is just to ensure peace.
Yes, so
peaceful election.
The president has seen that we cannot do this election without, you know, having a strong force guiding the people, you know. So I think that is the reason why it is doing that.
So we people, we should remain calm, and you know, don't try to do anything funny on that day. Don't try to do anything funny on that day. The military will not just come out and start shooting at you or start beating you if you don't do something stupid on that day.
Yeah.
So when you go do your voting, run your electoral processes and whatever, and then you can wait and do the counting as well. But don't try to steal ballot box. Don't try to fight. Don't do anything. Don't do anything funny at all.
They're not smiling.
Actually, no, they're not joking.
Not smiling. So. All right. Thank you, Moses. Now, next up we have the issue of these palliative videos that we've been seeing around. So, what do you think, or who do you think is sharing these palliatives to the people?
According to what we can see on the gifts on the palliatives, you know, according to some, like in Lagos State now, in Secretariat, they do give this palliative due to the cash scarcity and the hardship in the country and in the state. So he did that to actually, you know, help the people reduce the hardship.
Do you really think it's because of that?
Well, that is what he said. That's what he said about it. And people now actually, they are thinking, when you see the palliative, you see, you know, it's just like they're using it to campaign.
Yeah.
So can we say this is kind of a vote buying or something? Because it's actually the face printed with Tinubu and the logo, and his APC logo and everything. Yes. So is it that, I don't really know if it's from Lagos State though, but is it that the palliative given out to the people now is like part of campaigning?
Okay, or trying to buy votes?
Not buying votes now. It's not like buying votes. You are trying to use them to campaign, just as if they are the ones sponsoring the palliative, the giving out of the palliatives.
Yes, to the people. So
it's not as if it's a state government thing now anymore. It's
the political party sponsoring it. Yeah.
You understand? So is it that way? Then if it's that way, then it's not like giving out palliative anymore. Because if it's palliative, it's like you're giving it out for free. The federal government, the state or the federal government is giving out incentive and all these food items for free to the people.
What would I call this if it's not called palliatives?
This one now it's kind of somehow because if it's coming from the state government and we can see, we're not seeing the state government, you know, logo, the Lagos State logo and everything. We're seeing Tinubu and his vice,
Yes, and
campaigning like for APC to
yeah.
be president. Well, it's no longer a
Mm-hmm.
free gift anymore.
Yes,
It's no
yes.
longer something to help people.
Mm-hmm.
And why, we've had during the time of the COVID 19,
Mm.
we saw some governors and people hoarding, hiding this palliative that people had to actually break in and,
Swarms of people that were
break in and
present.
loot and carry palliative, and which results to the NSAS and looting and destruction of properties.
Yes.
Well,
So
back then they did not share it peacefully. Now they are sharing it.
So this idea of giving gift out, we like call it gift or palliative, the idea, do you think it's something that people won't categorize as trying to like sell the party to people?
Like that's why I'm trying to say that the gift is like selling the party. But what the governors are saying, or what the governor is saying, is that it's from the state. Is we are giving out to ease the hardship in the state. But what we are seeing, yes, well, because the cash and for whatever.
Yeah.
But what we are seeing is the party. So is it the party sponsoring it,
Or
or is it the state government sponsoring
So
the
they should stay
palliative?
one place. They
So
not stay at the place.
we should actually know what the palliative is for. Is it for this? Like,
Yes.
I want you to drop your comments in the comment section concerning this. Do you think that these palliatives is, to ease the suffering of the people, or is it to actually draw them to, vote for the same party? Because on the palliative, the rice, the beans, the gari, and whatever they are sharing, you can actually see the face of the APC and whatever, and APC share, the candidate. So do you think it's for, to ease the suffering, or it's for the other way around? Let us know in the comment section below.
And also about this troops of soldiers that is being released, let's know your comments. Why you think they are being released, and do you think them being released at this amount, do you think it's reasonable by the government? All right, put down your comment down below the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you like what we are doing. All right, keep on watching Mate TV.